we have. And another warning, it's important that you checking the gray book in Canvas. Any problem, any discrepancy, I can analyze, I fix it, see I make a mistake. After the Monday, it's too hard to change the grade. So this is a moment to fix any mistake. And you communicate with me. No now. Don't speak with me, nothing now. Like you communicate with me by email and we negotiate the best solution for you. Okay? 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 Okay, so now let's do it. Radical equation again. It's super easy. Remember this step solving any radical equation is you isolate the radical. If the radical is already isolated, nice. It is not ready, you isolate. You copy again, just in case, because I want to modify this equation. And the modification is square both sides. And square root and square cancel out each other. And this is 16. Now divided by 5. X is 16 over 5. This is my potential solution. Okay, mandatory, I need to check it. Checking where? Logging in into the original equation. I need to verify, see, radical 5 times 16 over 5 would be 4. It's obvious, yes, because that 5 is cancelled and the square root 16 is 4. 4. Okay, this solution is good. Get this answer. Any question? Everyone follow me?
Yes.
Mhm. Okay. Next. Next is square root x minus 5 equals 7. I copy again. Don't forget this step because I don't touch the original waiting for the moment of checking. And the perfect way to eliminate the radical is square. When I have the same power of the index of the radical. See, the index is 2 because if we are working with the square root, let's say u square. So x minus 5 without equal 49. The x is equal 49 plus 5. 54, no? 54. This is my potential solution. I need to verify. Is square root 54 minus 5 should be 7. And now 54 minus 5 is over the 49. And the square root 49 is 7. Okay, therefore 54 is the answer. Okay, this option. Any question? Good or no? You don't say anything? Only Elsa. Oh, good, Emily. Okay, Emily. Okay. Now number 3 is a relatively different, a little bit different because the first thing you should do is isolate the radical. In this case, it's not isolated. That is easy. Isolate, you move 3 to the right hand side, square both sides. X minus 3 equal 9. X equal 9 plus 3 is 12. Divided by 4, both sides, x equal 3. Okay, that's all we happen. I need to check it. checking. I go to the original. Okay, I never touch waiting for this moment. I need to prove somehow. Okay, 4 times 3 minus 3 inside the radical minus 3 outside the radical is 0. 4 minus 3 is 12. 12 minus 3 is 9. And the square root 9 is 3. And 3 minus 3 is 0. Cool. 0 equals 0. 3 is good. That answer. It's no big deal, eh? Okay. Let me know if I can erase the board or not. Because I am, I'm doing too fast maybe, no? Oh no, I am doing well. Well or too fast?
Well, Professor, you can erase it.
Number 4. Number 4 is square root 5x plus 1 plus 8 equal to 0. Again, similar situation. You isolate the radical. It's extremely important. So you don't isolate. We cannot square everything. This is totally incorrect. We can, but you never get solution in that way. So you isolate the radical. Okay, I move a to the other side, positive in the region, I move the negative and the square both sides. 5x plus 1 is equal. Entonces, very, very important. This square involves everything. So it's not equal negative a squared, not equal negative a squared. This is negative 64 and this is positive 64. Okay? Because it's negative a times is a negative positive. In this case, square everything, no in particular the a. So 64. Now 5x is equal 64 minus 1 is 63. Divided by 5, the potential solution is 63. Now I need to check. We erase that part because I suppose you know very well this. Okay, now I check it. I need to prove somehow the square root 5 times this number is 63 over 5 plus 1 minus plus 8 outside is 0. I predict it's not true. This 5 cancel. 63 plus 1 is 64. And the square root of 64 is 8, no negative 8. Now this is 8 plus 8 is 16, is not 0. Totally false. Now the solution is wrong. Now the answer for this radical equation is no solution. Like option A, using that symbol, okay, you are familiar, is empty set. Okay, and it's obvious. It's obvious because the radical never give me negative number. When you take the principal, square root get positive. No plus or minus. Plus or minus we use it only in the solution of the quadratic equation, but in the radical no. And maybe you understand much better in college algebra this idea. It's okay. You at least you know it's extremely important the checking part in the radical equation. In another equation, no. But in radical equation, yes. I promise we study another kind of equation in college algebra in which you need to check it. Because the reason is that depends on the domain of the hour. Okay, number four, no? I did number 4? Yeah, ID number 4. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Look, number 4, the answer was 3. And number 5, ID, the answer is B. It's 87. So let's move on number 5, que es a cubic root. Wow, cubic root now. Cubic root what? 5x 3 minus 3 equals 0. Okay, again, same idea. You isolate the right. But be careful because now the index is 3. Equal 3 positive in the right hand side. And you raise to the cube power, the same power of the index. Si es cubic, 3. Si es 4 root, 4 power. Si es square root, es 2, que es the most popular. And we have 5x plus 3 because the cubic root and the cubic power cancel out each other. And here we have 27 because it's 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times, right? Okay, now we have linear equation, 5x equal 27 minus 3, que es 24, divided by 5 is 24 over 5. You can check it if you want. But in this case, I know the professor explained in the lectures that when you have radical equations that contain index odd, never we have extraneous solutions. In other words, in other easy word, never get wrong answer. Okay? Just in case you want to check, okay, let's do it. But I know that when the index is odd, never happen. Only happen when the index is even. Okay, the checking part again doing again is 5 times 24 over 5 plus 3 inside the radical minus 3 outside the radical should be 0. I claim this statement. This 5 cancel. Cool. 24 plus 3 is 27 and cubic root 27 is 3 and 3 minus 3 is 0. Okay, this answer is good, and this answer is 24 over 5, this answer. Okay, entonces this problem bring me to new situation. No? The first new situation is that we have no necessary always a square root, any radical equation. Entonces the only thing, isolate the radical again, destroy the radical, raised to the power que corresponde with the same number of the index of the radical. The rest is you eliminate the radical is gone, and you have linear equation or quadratic equation, I don't know, and you solve that. But I know that when it's odd, you don't need to check it. So you don't check it, I understand very well that you know this file. Okay? Not necessary. Okay, cool. Let's move on to the more complicated, case 6, case square root 30 x minus 15 equal x plus 7. In this case, more complicated because on the right hand side we have binomial. Okay, so I copy again. Okay, and you square both sides. Square here and square here. Okay, it's equivalent to multiply x plus 7 times 7. We have 30x minus 15 without radical. And here you FOIL. X times x, x squared. X times 7, 7x. 7 times x, 7x again. And 7 times 7 is 49. Wow. Entonces, in this moment, I realize that we need to solve in quadratic equation. And the clue que es quadratic is because this is 2, it's quadratic equation. Okay, but entonces now, I know very well, you solve the quadratic equation, you combine like term, and you move everything to the one side because another side is zero, that you need to express it. To solving any quadratic equation, you need to express it in standard. And standard is organized in descending order of the degree 2, degree 1, degree 0, and the other side is 0. Not necessarily the right-hand side, right or left, either way. So basically, you, for example, you copy 30x minus 15 is equal x squared plus 14, 7 plus 7 plus 49. So I prefer move 30x and 15 to the right. So basically, you grouping plus 49 minus 30x plus 15. And here, nothing. And nothing is 0. Okay, there's one more detail is, well, organization here, combined line term is x squared. This is 16. 15 and 30 subtraction. And 49 and 15 together is 64, I guess, or no? 49, 15, yeah, 64, positive 64. If you feel more comfortable, well, you interchange. You put x squared minus 16x plus 64 equal to 0. And this is my quadratic equation case solved. Okay? Mandatory express it like that. In the real life, you never see beautiful equation. No, you see completely crazy, disorganized equation. Understand? And to be ready. And remember my recommendation. My recommendation is, well, what should I do? Apply quadratic formula or by factorization? So my recommendation is, you spend 2 seconds, only 2, no 3, to see if it's possible doing by factorization. Because factorization is easier, but it's weak and not solving any problem. So in this case, I suppose it's easy. What is the combination? Two numbers can multiply each other, give me 64. And somehow, when you adding all subtraction, give me 16. Do you see the combination can open the door or no?
Yes.
What is that?
8.
8. A and A, no? A and
Yes.
A and A. And what sign?
Negative. Both.
X. Negative both. Okay, by the way, this is equivalent x minus 8 square, no? Equal to 0. The reason is because this trinomial is perfect square. Okay, it's not important. Now, this is equivalent to say x minus 8, only 1, no? Because you apply square root both sides, you separate. Another way to see the problem is you separate into equation, but by the way, the equation is the same, no? Because it's the same factor. So finally, we're ending in that part, is x equal. Okay, now check it. Check it in the original. No. Some students try to check it in another equation. No, incorrect. Incorrect, because it's the equation is totally free of manipulation. Okay. You need to satisfy this equation, no another equation. Another equation is contaminated with the algebra. So your multiplication, x is 8 minus 15, should be, claim that, 8, 7. Okay, the 30 times 8 is 240. 240 minus 15 is 225. So far, in the left-hand side, we have square root 225. In the right-hand side, we have 8 plus 7 get 15. You compute in the calculator square, or you know by memory, no? Get 15. 15 equals 15. Cool. Okay, this is a confirmation that this solution is okay. Now you select option. It is A positive, no negative, positive. C option. Clear?
Yes.
How do you feel in that part? It's important. This is the beginning of the next class. Yes, again, we come back. The complex number and radical equation, quadratic equation, and another kind of equation, and inequalities. It's important to understand the topic in college algebra. Okay. Now, next. Next is similar. Is square root 6x minus 14 equal 5 minus 6. I don't touch this guy, no. I copy again. Manipulate the copy, not the original. Okay, square. The index is 2, entonces the power is square. 6x minus 14, and this is multiplication to binomial, 5 minus x times 5 minus x. And you fall. Okay, 5 times 5, 25. 5 times minus x is minus 5x. Minus 6 times 5 minus 5x. This is 15 because they are twin brothers. And when it's twin brothers, the multiplication outer and inner is the same, this is twice. And the conjugate is completely different. In the conjugate cancel out different signs. But in the twin brother, no, that teacher. And minus x times minus x plus x squared. Again, we see quadratic equation. I need to manipulate the quadratic equation in order to express any standard. First of all, I want to combine later the minus 10 x squared. And you organize. So I'm moving 6, I'm moving 14 to the right, nothing in the left. I organize in descending order. I put the square first, minus 10x, 55, minus 6, plus 14. Okay, so now one more time. We combine later. X squared minus 16x, because it's minus 10 and minus 6, and 25. And 14 together is 39. Okay, to feel more comfortable, I put in this elegant way. So now solution to quadratic equation. This is classical. We can do that. Remember, spend 2 seconds. You see the combination. So you don't see, okay, no problem. Apply the quadratic formula and end the story. Do you see combination? Oh no. Let me see. Open two parentheses. Thinking now combination. Okay, open the door. Two numbers can multiply each other. Give me 39. And somehow addition or subtraction give me 16. Do you see the combination or not? You don't see no problem. We continue with the quadratic formula.
13 and 3.
Exactly. 13 and 3. Look, it's no big deal. You take 39 and you break it down. 39 is divisible by 3. Okay, 3 and 13. And somehow 3 and 13 is 16. Wow, this is easy. What sign? What sign? What sign? I don't understand very well the signs. What signs?
Negative both.
Negative both. Now we have two solutions. The first solution is 13 and the second solution is 3. They need to verify both in the region. Okay? Checking, two checking. Checking for 13 I'm checking for 3. Much better down here because it's too short. It's just arithmetic part. So plugging in. Square root 6 times 13 minus 14 should be 5 minus 13. 13 times 6 is 78. This guy is 78. And 78 minus 14 is 64. Oh, I like that. And square root 64 is obvious, it's 8. In the right hand side, we have 5 minus 13 is minus 8. And plus the 8 and negative 8 is not equal. Therefore, the solution 13 not good. Sometimes one is not good, another is good, or see both are not good, so no solution. Okay, let's check it now for 3. It's 6 times 3 minus 14 should be equal 5 minus 3. This is 18. 18 minus 14 is 4, and the square root 4 is 2. And the other side, we have 5 minus 3 is 2, 2 equal to, okay. And the solution is just 3. That's the only solution we have. 3. No 3 and 13. Look, one option is 3 and 13. Well, our test never is multiple choice. And the test on paper, remember, I need to explain one more time. The test on paper is no, you put the answer and that's it. No, you need to do the words. You select the answer, correct. You put the answer here in that line, 3. But this is not enough for me. I need to see this part in detail, okay? I don't know, see, some people don't do that. Hello. So I put 0. No word 0. Boy, I give opportunity, no, but and now we have no time. Remember, we finished this week, and that's it. So I repeat again. I have more people, no? More students now. Okay, guys, listen to me. I want to repeat exactly the same I explained at the beginning. Friday, no lecture. Good. Friday is the last day to submit the test number 5 online in Alex, and send me by email test number 5. Okay, by the way, have only 10 questions. Nice. I appreciate. Well, it's an advantage and disadvantage, no? Because see, in 20 questions, the value for each question is 5 points. Now the value is 10 points. So now you fail one question, you have 90. You fail 2, 80. Advantage and disadvantage. But it's not too much topic. It says 10 questions. Okay, now I send, when the class is over, I want to resend again test number 5 and not final. I send 3 times, but I want to send 2 times. So I resend 3 times today when the class is over. Okay, so now remember the final and non-mandatory. You make it your own decisions you need to take or no. You compare the average in between 10 tests. Okay, well, you don't know the test 5, but I need to grade, you know? But you predict I did well or no. And the Alex is clear because when you submit, Alex gives you directly the grade. So you this is decision, and the life is always decision. No? So you take, and you don't need no problem. See you. Well, don't take, okay, I don't include this. See, you fail the final, no problem, because I do not include. You get 0. Negative number never, no? You are doing wrong, everything is 0. 0, something plus 0 is something. You stay the same. So you get the final, and you improve a little bit, so your addition warm. Okay, so this is to Friday. Saturday in the morning, I need to compute everything, and Monday in the morning, I submit. I posted in the Miami-Dade College homepage the overall grade. Cool. And this is super important because you don't pass, you cannot take the next class. Are you clear? I ask you again. Are you clear? Fixing any situation is complicated. After that, involve, share person, letter. Now we fix any problem now between us. Cool?
Yes.
Okay. Let's come back.
Yes, you're clear, Professor.
Uh-huh. Who are you, miss?
Grace Love.
Okay. Okay, let's do this. It gets super easy. This is a square root. -9. And immediately you see a square root of negative number, you know very, very well there's no real solution. But in the complex field, yes, we have solution. And it's easy. You compute the square root 9, que 3, and multiplication by I. The answer is 3i. 3i, 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 like that. Wow. Do you understand very well this or no? You need extra explanation or no? So the formula is clear. Square root any negative number, you compute the positive square root, and you put I. Okay, I is the imaginary unit. I, by definition, is square root -1. Okay, number 9 is square root -49. Square root 49 is 7i. 7i. Positive. No negative. Positive. And the square root -162. I know it's square root positive 162 multiplication by I. But 162 is not perfect square, like in the other example. But no problem. I try to simplification a little bit. 162 is divisible by 2 because ending in even number is 81. Okay, now square root 162 is radical 2 and radical 81. I know it's 9. This guy is 9. The answer is 9. I radical 2. The order is not important, but this is the elegant order. You put the numerical, the coefficients in the front, you put I in the middle, and with the number, the coefficients is irrational. Radical 2, radical 5, radical 3, you put in the last place. But it's a style. So you write totally crazy like that. I, 9, radical 2 is the same as, because of the problem. No? But nobody doing this way. Any question? Crystal clear? All right. I don't see anything in the chat. Clear? Oh, yeah. Anika, he said no. Anika, no. What part is not clear, Anika? I activate the microphone.
Everything's very clear.
Okay. So you say no is no question, no?
Yeah, for no questions, yeah.
Let's move into the next page. Next page. Okay, cool. I suppose it's this. Yeah. No, I did that. It's this. No, it's this. It's this. Sorry. It's this. Okay, there's no more complex number. No anymore. No more. No more. Radical equation. No more. Now let's focus in the quadratic equation. Number 1 is say x squared 5x minus 36 equal to 0. Okay. Okay. Entonces, you have always, so you identify, wow, it's quadratic equation. So number one in your mind, quadratic equation. And the clue que give me that information is this exponent 2. No? Number 2 is already expressed in standard form or no? Of course, standard form. Because right hand side is 0 and you organize in descending order of the degree. Degree 2 is the most important term identification, the name of the equation. One linear, the exponent is 1. 1 is invisible. And 36 is a constant. So now, decision. What method you apply for solving this? You have different possibilities, no? We studied 3, but the most important is or factorization or quadratic formula. So remember, no?
The method is x squared plus, or I think it's ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0.
But you say, okay, this is the general, no, standard. What do you say that we are doing? So the method you have, maybe one method is square root. Another method is quadratic formula. Y another formula. Y another method is factorization. Factorization is easy, it's short, it's fast, it's quick. However, it's weak because sometimes I don't see the combination. You see, remember my recommendation. I repeat one more time. You spend 2 seconds. So you don't see the key open the door of the factorization. You apply quadratic formula, or in this case, square root. No. Square root when you apply when the equation is incomplete, when the one guy is missing, and the B is missing or C is missing. Entonces, in this case, what do you think? What do you consider that you apply? You apply quadratic formula. Oh, because you see the combination.
Yes, 9 and 4.
9 and 4. 9 times 4, multiplication 9 and 4 is 36. I don't care the sign. The sign is not important in this analysis. Only to find 2 numbers that multiply each other, give me this number without sign. And somehow 9 minus 45. Wow, cool. I don't know if it worked completely. I adjust the sign. It's different sign, it's same sign. Who is positive, who is negative?
9 is positive, 4 is negative.
Super cool. And we have 2 solutions. Negative 9, is the opposite sign of this, and positive 4. Wow, it's raining here. And that's it. I finish. 9 and 4. Negative 9 and positive 4. And the story. Do you want que I am doing by the quadratic formula this example or no? Do you want? Because you know, some people say, I feel more comfortable doing by the quadratic. No. Okay, no. We solve it. Let's move it to number 2. Number 2 is 2x squared minus 5x minus 7 equals 0. Oh, this looks like a little bit more complicated because the coefficients here is 2, not 1. And you know, when this situation happens, the factorization is not too much, but it's a little bit more complicated. However, it's possible, in my opinion. No, don't say. I only I'm doing exactly you say. So you say quadratic formula, quadratic formula. So you say factorization complicated, factorization complicated. What do you think? Because in the question 1 and in the question 2, it's totally free. You apply the method that you consider better. In the question 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, no. It's mandatory solved by quadratic formula. Do you follow me?
Yes.
Do you understand the decision that I need to take? Quadratic formula or factorization of this trinomial? Come on, help me to make a decision. Nobody. Come on.
Quadratic formula.
Okay. The quadratic formula, I need to determine who is A, B, C. Who is A, who is B, and who is C in this specific example.
2 is A, -5 is B, and -7 is C.
Perfect. Now you apply the formula. I want any way, any time I use it, I copy my formula in general because I replace the variable, the coefficients A, B, and C into the formula. Okay, entonces the formula have a minus. It frequently happen in this situation. And B is negative, double minus. Some students write minus minus, but I don't like double sign. This is ugly for me. Entonces I know que double minus become positive, ¿no? That's fine. Plus or minus square root -5 a squared minus 4 multiplication by a que es 2 multiplication by c que es -7. Be careful with the sign. Sign is important. So you make a mistake one sign, you screw up everything. Okay, entonces, if you like so much the quadratic formula, you need to know that the first part that we are doing is this expression inside. This is the order of and this is 25. 25. Guys, there are many ways to organize this work. However, I recommend that way. Focusing in your eyes, looking the expression. If you want, you recopy in one corner of the piece of paper, not necessary. You compute this, -5 squared is 25. Now we see negative, negative. You see, wow, double negative again. Get positive, positive what? Positive something, positive 56, I guess so, no? Because 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 7 is 56. And 25 plus 56 is 81. Oh, nice. I like that. Because well, I erased that part at least. C is -7. And now you apply the square root. What is square root? That big square root. It's the moment to apply now and 9. And you copy here 5 plus or minus 9 over 2 times 2 to the 4. So this is it. Almost we finish. To clarify this idea, I don't like too much this double sign plus or minus. No, 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 no. I said split like that. Use the plus, use the minus separately, and we compute separately. It's a 14 over 4 reduced and lowest term is 7 over 2 divided by 2. 14 divided by 2 is 7, and 4 divided by 2. And this is 7 over 2. It's a fraction. And here is 5 minus 9 get -4, and divided by +4 and negative. That's the solution. 7 over 2 and negative. 7 over 2 and negative. Again, option D. Any question? What part is confused for you? Guy, this is important. It's important. You need to know very well quadratic formula to pass this class. Okay? And it's continuation in college algebra. I promise. The first day, October 24, we see again quadratic equation. And the last day is December 16. we see again quadratic. So every day we solving at least one quadratic, but and one more complicated problem. So this part you need to automatization, but it's too fast. Okay? Okay, too fast. Don't hesitate. You know very well what should I do. Okay? You create your own organization if you want. Not necessarily my organization is good. Modify in your mind. Okay, suppose this. Number 3 is x squared plus 10x plus 2 equals 0. Solve this equation. Now this is mandatory using the formula. Okay? The question say using quadratic formula. I respect this idea. However, you know, by factorization is impossible. That is the reason it's weak. Okay? It's impossible. Okay, entonces, what should I do? Who guide me? Es clear que the procedure, the method quadratic formula, okay. What is the step 1? What is the step 1? Come on. Nobody know? You are sleeping. Come on, what is the step 1?
Sometimes you need to organize the equation, but right now we don't need to do it.
No.
Only we need to put the formula.
Yeah.
You see, A is 1, B is 10, and C is 3.
This is the step 1. Okay, ask you. Determine who is ABC. The recipe is pretty easy. Formula. And substitution. A is minus 10 because B is 10 plus or minus square root 10 squared positive. 4 multiplication by 1 multiplication by 3 divided by 2 times 1. You know, I just plugging in the values that you replace the corresponding value into the variable ABC into the formula, but I don't do anything, don't do any operation. No, because this help me to understand what should I do. This is 100, right? 100 minus 12. 4 times 3 is 12 times 1 is 1. 1 is invisible. And 100 minus 12, 88. And now square root. You see I'm using another column because I want to emphasize that this is the part I want to do first. Okay? Entonces square root 88, it's no perfect square. That means our answer should be no be irrational. So when this perfect number inside perfect square number inside the radical, the answer is rational. In this case, irrational. Entonces 88, let me try to do something, is divided by 2 is 44. 44 divided by 2 is 22. 22 divided by 2 is 11. Okay, cool. You see one couple of 2, and this couple of 2 represent 1, 2 outside the radical and stay inside 2 and 11 get together is 22. So basically square root 88 is 2 radical 22. It's the only possibility you have to simplification is. Now we have minus 10 also minus 2 radical 22 divided by 2. Is the final answer? No. Because you see now que 10, so coefficient C, 10, 2 and 2 are even. So you can divide by 2. But how? For example, you take the top part. Forget about these two in the bottom. Just stay here. No problem. And you seek the greater common factor. Greater common factor between 10 and 2. I don't care too much this side. 2. And you factor out 1, 2. And we have minus 5 plus and minus radical 22. So basically, 10 in my mind is 2 and 5. And these two go out. And these two go out. It's these two. And these two and these two cancel. And the final answer is minus 5 plus minus. Actually, it's two solutions, no? Because it's minus 5 plus radical 22, comma, and Alex, you put like that, minus 5 minus radical 22. The solution both are real, but it's irrational. You know get real because you have no I, no imaginary. Therefore, it's negative 5 plus radical 22, positive and negative. Option B. Option B. Cool? Any question? No? All right, no question. Anika, Taylor. Just saying this problem, you need to know how we simplification radical, and you need to know how we express it, the final answer in lowest term. One more. Remember, Friday, no lecture. This is the last one. I put in the messages, just in case I remember, I refresh your memory. The student got late. Okay, what is the next? Well, the next is x squared plus 14x plus 15. A 1, B 14, and C 15. Okay. Copy the formula. Replace by the corresponding value. That is negative 14 plus and minus square root 14 squared minus 4 times 1 times 58 divided by 2 times 1. Okay, now I change the color because I want to compute the expression inside the radical. Okay, this is 14 squared is 196. I remember something, but just in case I want to check in the calculator. 14 squared, bang, 196, minus something, 58 times 4. And times 1 gets invisible, it's 232. Now subtraction, get 36. Minus 36. When you apply the square root of negative number, I suppose it's imaginary. It's equal the square root positive 36 and I, and it's 6i. And so far, the answer is negative 14 plus or minus 6i divided by 2. One more time. 14, 6, and 2 are even number. You can factor out 1, 2. Oh, another shortcut. Shortcut. Divided by 2, 7. It's called negative. Divided by 2, 3. Divided by 2, 1. It's invisible. Minus 7 plus or minus 3. So you don't like the shortcut? Okay, no problem. Negative 14 plus 6i divided by 2. You seek in the top 2 is common factor because it's even number. Minus 7 plus and minus, I forgot plus and minus here, 3i divided by 2. Cancel out that 2, and we get the same. And minus 7 plus and minus 3. In this case, the solution of this equation is complex. And the complex always is coming by couple of conjugate. Es minus 7 plus or minus 3i, que es this. It's okay? Do you hear the rain?
Yes.
But you can hear me, no? Very well or no?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's do one couple more and that's it. Pero, okay, the number, for example, number 5.
The rain is very loud. We could barely hear you.
You don't hear very well? What do you say? I don't understand.
No, we can't hear you very well. The rain is louder than you.
Yeah. Okay, this is, I don't know. You consider we finish then? Or are we waiting?
Say that again?
What do you propose me? Do you hear me well or no?
You
I
can
hear
you
you.
can continue. We can see you. We just can't hear you clearly.
Okay. Yeah. It's not raining out here.
There's just a little noise in the background, but it's not that bad.
Let's do it. Well, I propose you. Look, let's do it the two last because this is the same. So 5, 6, and 7 is the same stupid thing. Quadratic. Okay, different number, of course, but so the new, que is important at least to emphasize, is 8 and 9, que is different. It's different. In this case, the package proposed me square root property. The reason que es square root property is because this is incomplete quadratic equation. How you identification is incomplete? It's incomplete because maybe B is missing or C is missing. So the completed quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c, no? Equals 0. This is nice. However, suppose que b is 0. The equation is ax squared plus c equals 0. Or suppose que c is 0. So ax squared plus bx equals 0. These and these are incomplete. And we can, using the quadratic formula, we can, of course, the quadratic formula is universal. However, it's completely useless because we can solve it using a square root method case easy. Okay, let's do it, for example, number 8 case 4x squared minus 52 equal to 0. Okay, A is 4. B is missing. Do you see it missing? No linear. And C is negative 52. Then the easy way for solving this quadratic equation is you manipulate similar to the linear equation. Okay, you move 52 to the other side. You divide by 4 both sides. 52 divided by 4. The 13. The 13 says x squared equal 13. Now apply square root. This is the key idea of the square root method. Okay, and now here is x, you know it. But the most important that the student forgot every day is plus or minus. Because we have two solutions. Remember, the graphic of this function is a parabola. The parabola is something like that. And I need to investigate the value of this parabola. So the y value is 13. So this line is the line y equal 13. This is the parabola y equal x squared. And you touch in 2 points. One point is square root 13 positive, and another is negative square root. This is the geometry interpretation, but you don't need to do this, no. The shortcut is you compute square root 13, but the student forgot 2 solutions. And it's 2 solutions because it's quadratic equation, and normally the quadratic equation have 2 solutions. Okay? It's this. The option B. Okay, let's do the last one. Number 9, and that's it. It's not rainy, but it's okay. If you want, we are doing the rest. I suppose it's the same thing. And the most important for me is that you practice. Okay, you are doing your homework and your test online as soon as possible. Okay, now, number 9. Number 9 is easy. Again, it's a square root. How do you know it's a square root? Well, because somebody, not me, doing the factorization, look, is x minus 6 square equal 49. Well, one possibility, very stupid, is expand this. So you multiply x minus 6 times cell, you foil here, and you organize, and you put the equation in standard, and you apply the quadratic form. This is too long, totally useless. The best way is square root, because I take advantage of this square. So you apply square root here, and you know very well square root and square power cancel out each other. And this is square root 49k7, but don't forget plus or minus, because you apply the square root method. Now, so for x is move 6 to the right hand side like a positive plus or minus 7. You separate into pieces. 6 plus 7 and 6 minus 7. 13. And this is, wait a second. 13, positive 13, no? And negative 1. Okay, this option. Positive. Are you clear?
Yes.
Okay. Well, guys, was my pleasure to teach you this class. Let's continue next semester. Try to finish with me everything successfully. Please. This is not the moment to make sick. No COVID, no nothing. Come on, completion, everything. Submit with me, and that's it. Bye. Let's see, and we continue October 24, no?
Awesome. Thank you, Professor. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.